Right, so, hold on.
Is this part of the game?
So,
Like,
It is now.
basically what Miri is saying
it's like
is
Crit
that
Rule.
she's gonna like dissolve into ash and have jelly babies.
No, there's no
There's
ash
not
involved
dissolving
in
the ash.
this.
No, that was
It's,
what I
they're
said.
very squishy.
Right, it's like Groot rules at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy 1, right? You get blown up, right, and then your parks land all over the place, and some of them will be babies.
Yes.
Oh, it's a lot more messy than that, but yeah, essentially.
More disgusting
Why,
than that, obviously.
why am I
Yeah.
thinking Liquid Metal Man from Terminator? Like we're
Now,
all
that would
pools
have been
back
really
together
effective
to
for a
form
minute.
Miri.
You're blown up and they became lots of tiny little Terminator mans.
That would be
Why
terrifying.
didn't he do that?
That
Why
guy-
didn't he?
oh, I lost
Tiny
everybody
little
there.
versions of himself.
Here we go.
Tiny grown-up
Are we back?
people.
Where you're back.
Yeah, so imagine like he gets blown up and they all become little T-1000s. You're like, that's gonna be a real problem.
That's
Like
terrifying.
that's actually much worse than the one big one, to be honest.
Yeah.
Can
We
you
need to leave.
can you
Yeah,
be
featured
one
already.
adult one adult Terminator or like 10 child Terminators?
Oh god, that would be horrific. Because like,
They're still Terminators at this point, so it's a real problem. It's like, I mean, that's like he's 3 foot tall, but he's still a Terminator. Like,
yeah, because from an outsider's perspective, it looks like you're just battering a child.
Yeah.
You know it's a T1000.
No, he's not a child.
when you drive your car into the 10-year-old who just stops the car, like, oh shit. And they're like,
They should do that in the next Terminator. Just make the Terminator a child. It'd be actually pretty funny.
Terminators would totally do that as well. That would totally be a strategy they'd use.
That-
it's a
They did.
movie.
Oh, I was
Screamers
going to say it was
saying
a
no
Battlestar
children
Galactica
were
who did
harmed
that
in
in, but it
this.
wasn't.
There's a movie called Screamers starring Peter Weller, which they do that. They have like
Yeah.
this little boy, and he's like, "Oh, I'm a little boy, please help me!" And as soon as he comes over, he's like, "Nah!" I'm like, shit, no, saws come out of him. I didn't expect that. Well, you wouldn't expect it because no one expects saws to come out of children.
Hmm.
Anyway,
Right, and then
this is
the
Scream
movie
one.
Brightburn, they do that as well, where they've got the kids, and he turns into this really creepy super villain.
Well,
Yeah.
he's basically Superman, but without the morality. That would like, why would Superman have? Like, imagine
Yeah.
a teenager that's like, by the way, you have the powers of a god. Anyway, good luck with that.
Yeah. If
What?
if Superman.
It's like a mini Homelander.
He is
Oh,
effectively
God.
closer to Homelander, but he is like the powers of Superman, so like it's
Yeah.
really, really unkillable.
Does that mean if like Superman didn't have like good parents, he would have ended up like Brightburn? I don't know. Why did that
That's
happen?
what Brightburn is. It's like Superman, but what if
Evil
the parents
Superman.
weren't actually that? Like they didn't become the all-American boy. He just became the regular American boy. Like, oh,
Yeah.
oh no, this is a real
Yeah,
problem.
yeah. Can't go into a high school without being a dangerous weapon boy.
Yeah. Anyway, so watch Brightburn
Well,
and
let's not go
Screamers. Anyway, that's a different
Don't.
thing.
It's not that great. Anyway, let's start it.
Yeah. Good
so
evening,
I think
everyone. Welcome to the stream.
welcome myself twice, Varys man who's watching her from the across the room and on the computer.
Oh,
Leon on his phone and probably, hopefully one day a viewer. Imagine someone subscribed to us. That'd be amazing. Apart from
And I am not watching because I don't want to.
I don't care. I'm just here to play. Leon says hello. Oh my god, who's that? Oh, it's Leon. Okay, I'll say hello. I'll say hello as well. There. Nope.
Yeah, so we get the retention.
Yeah, just look how active their chat is. Anyway, so last time on this we didn't play because last week I can't remember if I was tired. Oh yeah, I thought I was going to play Walking Dead and it turned out
We
nobody
really
wanted to
did
play.
Walking Dead.
But 3 people are going to play it now, and then it's 5 because Barry's bullied or fell into playing it, and Sim and Sally are going to play as well. So they are. Although it turns out they can only play on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so it's going to be a real problem. Because Tuesdays is the day we do this, and Thursdays would mean Rachel has then played for like 3 days in a row, and 4 days in a row. That's a lot of days in a row to play any games.
It
Yeah.
breaks you.
Yeah.
Trust me,
Careful,
guys.
character
It
choice.
breaks you.
So I'm
It's
thinking
too much.
what I'm thinking is we'll do this, and then we'll do next week, and then we'll do Walking Dead for a week, and then we'll switch back to this.
Yeah.
Because I just want to have a little taste of Walking Dead and see if it's good. And Leo's not playing because he didn't want to, even though I asked him several times.
Oh.
Yeah, Leon.
I'll probably play if it's on a Tuesday.
Okay.
There's too many
the
players
tune
now.
has changed.
Now there's no space for you, Leon.
No.
But you can play next time because I like having you in my games because you're pretty.
Thank you.
Okay,
Let's
so-
do it.
Are you just flogging him and pouring him out just for views?
Yes!
Stop it,
I
you.
keep telling him to put himself as the thumbnail and doesn't do it. Something like that.
I mean, it could work. He's got a baby face.
Yeah.
I
You
don't
could
know.
do the, you could do the
Oh,
streamer
look at him. He's
smile.
blushing now.
Oh.
He's sitting there blushing.
No.
You could do, no, that's true. The
That's-
YouTube smile. You know the one that's the smile here, but their eyes are dead. That's
I have a very, I have a very expressive face. I can't help it.
I just look
Okay.
miserable all the time, apparently.
I don't think so.
I'm gonna leave the chat. I'm gonna leave in the chat. Fuck.
You're leaving the chat. You've
I'm
had
not,
enough.
my phone's leaving.
Leon has left the chat.
Oh,
no, I just,
Who's Mrs.
he's still
Rubik's? Is
there.
that you, Barry?
that's me.
Okay, cool, so we're just chatting to ourselves now, that's good. Right, let's play this game. Right, so,
Chat like we've got folk in it, so when somebody does inevitably join, you know.
well, see the thing is, when someone joins, they don't see the previous messages anyway.
yeah.
No, I know that's weird, right?
Yeah, it's like chat,
Don't
like
matter.
Twitch. You know what? Fuck it. Who cares? Right. Anyway, so last time we played, it was a Halloween special, and you guys all went to Cobb's Funhouse.
Yay!
My funhouse. It's mine now.
It was
I-
Shepherd's
Well, as
Funhouse.
players, it was fun.
It wasn't
as
Cobb's Funhouse.
characters, it sucked.
It was my rival.
It was your rival's Funhouse, yeah. Who is called a different name. It's called Shepherd.
Shepherd.
Think of Mass Effect.
He's a
That's
fox
great.
guy with he's also corrupted and he has dragonfly wings.
He does.
And he's still my best friend.
We released
Well,
a big
he-
snake.
You did
Oh
release.
yeah, we flushed it in a toilet.
You're
we don't want it dead.
pretty sure it's dead.
We think. It's
Yeah.
actually just eaten the pussy, we just haven't realised yet.
Well, I'm gonna
Was
say that.
swallowed him.
Yeah. Well, you basically flushed it down into something.
Yeah, then we looked
Um,
down the hole and we went, it's probably fine.
Yeah, I mean,
It just comes
things,
back up out of nowhere and kills us all.
things that go in the holes tend to die, so that's that problem solved.
Not
Let's just
always.
go
That is
with it.
actually true. That is true.
So,
We
yous
did
have
what
got
we
rid
do
of the
with
giant
goldfish.
snake. Yeah. Stomping it down. So you killed the mind-controlled giant snake. Just to clarify, I don't know if it actually came up. There is a specific creature in the game that it was a giant version of. I don't know if I showed you this thing already, because I've probably seen it.
don't think
It
so.
was.
The
This is the regular size version of it.
Totem.
It looks like
Oh, look at that! It's got little
So-
arms and everything.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Now,
It's good,
Although a
isn't it?
massive version of that
Virgin.
like a massive virgin one of those.
It's also a massive virgin. That explains a lot about
I cannot talk. Oh,
Well, basically,
yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there.
anyone that can't see properly, it's basically a
Canon.
big snake with legs, lots and lots of legs. It's called that. Was that centipede snake or something?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, sometimes they don't do things so good in Free League. I'm just gonna throw that one out there. Like centipede snake, that's the best you can come up with. What they are is, but actually, you know what? I'm not telling you what my theory is on them because you guys make up your own theories. But they range from relatively kind of like bestial, to apparently hyper intelligent. You guys have heard stories of them in the valley, where like sometimes they'll just like trap a lonely person, like go get me food, and then you have to go and get them food, and then they come back and take food, and they just leave. Other times you say go get me food, and you don't have any, and they eat you. And other times they can just have conversations, but some of them appear to be pretty intelligent. And that
This
one was really
took
fucking big.
over Cobb's mind, so
Yeah, it
this
did.
one's pretty smart.
Can I ask, am I still being controlled by it? Is Shepard's like free now? Like what's
Shepard was knocked on his ass and unconscious, and as far as you know, he's not controlled. And Cobb had released you from his grasp. When you kind of like changed the balance of the water and dumped stuff in it,
right?
did appear to hurt it.
HP.
Yeah, the pH or the HP, whatever you prefer. You basically
I cannot speak tonight, you guys.
you basically dumped a bunch
Don't
of chemicals.
listen to a word I say.
Cool. So what we'll say is the giant centipede snake has been flushed and is gone. It is no longer an immediate concern. What's his face? Shepard is lying, bleeding and broken on the ground, but he is still breathing. And as we said, there is
Florence!
there is 3 creatures lying in various states of
Did you say
dissection.
they were dead?
I did not say that. I said one was, I believe, the bear was very, very dead.
Yeah, okay.
The ape appeared to be breathing and had most of its face peeled off, and like there's a lot of tubes
I
going
think
into it.
maybe we should put that one out of its misery, you guys.
Specifically, that was Quinn, the hunter that you met on your
Yeah.
adventure in the ape tribe. I mean, I would like to point out, the non-doctor has said you should put it out of their misery. You do have 2 doctors with you. You could maybe do some rolls on that one. Up to you. I'm not forcing you to do anything.
Yeah, it was Flynn.
Rachel's just
I
stab,
can
stab,
roll
stab.
something. Hang on.
Yeah,
Can
I'll
you
run
fire?
to
Wait,
Nostrand.
hang on, I'm ill.
I'll-
I'm not well.
I'll pick her up and I'll say like, "Go, Nostrand, heal."
I choose you.
Oh my god, Mary, why would you show me that? Oh, the mold.
Lizards, they're cute.
Jesus fucking Christ. Oh.
I'm not clicking it from that expression.
It's like if someone fucking cast like an alive spell on somebody's willy and it just jumped off and like this. Oh my
Oh
god.
damn!
They make
Ugh.
a mole rat.
No, no more
Yeah.
lizards.
They suck.
They're
They're,
They're lovely. Look at those wee
imagine a
guys.
lizard made entirely of foreskin.
I'm not gonna show that. We might get banned on Twitch.
Wait, there's one.
Yeah.
There's one you can show. Hang on, I'll copy the image.
Leon
Oh,
immediately
here.
shows the full
Don't
thing.
do it.
Right, anyway, so, right, while you are
That
doing
wee
your
guy
roll,
is fine. Look.
yeah, he's cute, that's funny, he's got little arms, that's so cute, it looks like he's waiting for a hug. We'll come back to that, right, this isn't the game, guys, this isn't look at things on the internet, the show. Right, so that,
Yes.
Mary, you run over to Quinn and you start to do things. However, we want to go and check on Rachel's little friend first.
I'll run to them with Tabby, I guess.
Right, so Tabby and Cobb run over to Florence.
Florence! I'm gonna check her breathing.
She is breathing
Okay.
weakly. You can see that she has had some surgeries performed on her, and then they are stitched up and sewn up.
No.
Is there any?
Are they still her limbs?
Yeah, the surgery that's been done on her. Does it look like is she like infected? Like is it?
Back to that one, Cobb. Tabby, did you ask how many limbs that she has?
No. I said, are they still her limbs?
It appears to be her limbs that are connected to her body. She's breathing quite. One of the eyes is kind of bandaged up and like looks like the eye itself has kind of been stitched shut.
Mhm.
But there does appear to be like an eyeball underneath it. But at the moment it's stitched.
Does she have all her fingers and toes?
Yeah, you start counting fingers and toes. She appears to have all of her fingers and toes and her tail.
I'm gonna slowly kind of try and take off her bandage in her eye to see what's been done.
So you pull back the eye. You can give me a heal roll to see what's happened.
Okay. My heal's actually pretty good. Probably my best feature. Where am I? Where am I? Sorry, I've lost Cobb. There he is.
Where am I? But you know, sorry, mate, you'll find it.
That's not Cobb. That's Cooper. That's not me.
That explains why I can't find him.
There we are. That's me, everybody. In case anyone wants to have a look, that's Cobb. He is wearing a little child-sized Spider-Man costume, but it fits him perfectly. Okay.
As we all slowly wait for him to do something here.
How did I do? One,
You got
one success.
One success. One success is enough. You check all of her wounds. You check the scars on her chest, on her back, on her stomach. Done something. There is something's been removed and something's been added to her body, and the eye doesn't feel right. You don't take the stitching off yet because it appears that you stitched up specifically to heal. It looks like these are the type of stitches that you'd be able to remove after a few days.
Okay.
But when you kind of touch around the eye, like if you touch your eye, it's kind of like there's some give in it. It's a little bit soft. There is no give in her eye whatsoever.
She's part watcher, you guys.
Is that what looks happened? Does it look like they've turned her into a watcher?
I don't
You
know.
don't know. You don't know. Rachel was the one that said that. I didn't say that.
That's a very assuming that, Rachel. That's a bit of a stretch.
No, I just said it.
Don't worry, Tabby. Don't worry, Tabby.
Stop it to watch her.
Anything
I've
that's
said
been
many things tonight. Just ignore me.
anything that's been done to her, we can help her. She's not gonna be. She's not.
This.
We've got this. Can she be moved? Like, will she be in pain?
Oh, you should definitely be in pain as you
She
move her.
screams.
Anytime you move her, I mean, do you guys have painkillers? I mean, you can do some heal rolls to use your healing ability now to like tend to her wounds if
I've
you want.
got a doctor's
Stop
bag.
something.
Can I?
Do some heal stuff, yeah.
I'll use my heal on top of my doctor's
You've also
bag.
got a brew potion skill. You can
Yeah.
try and make some painkillers if you want.
I'm gonna do that.
Were you gonna make me roll on the injury table?
3 successes
I am going to make
on.
you roll an injury table,
Yeah.
Rachel. Yeah.
Because as we're doing this, I'm sitting here thinking she might die.
I actually
roll
forgot that.
badly.
I got a bit carried away because of Leon's like ideas here, but yeah, let's do that. That's always
Sorry.
fun.
I'll
Die.
I'll turn away and I'll let Tabby kind of like try and speak to
You'll let Tabby
Flo-
kill our best friend, yeah, sure.
Flora. No, I'll say to Tabby, speak to her, like try and get her mind off of all of this while I'm brewing.
Right, okay, so we want to go for.
It's me.
She kind of coughs and like she weakly opens one eye and she.
It's me, buddy.
Keep her talking.
She tries to kind of like reach up one hand to like kind of like gently stroke the side of your face. She's like, and she goes, I found it. I found the village.
You did. Great job. You're gonna have to stick with me now so we can go and find it together, okay?
Okay. And she kind of like
Cobb's
closes her
gonna help
eyes.
you. Cobb's gonna save you. Don't worry. He's a doctor. Think.
Okay, I'll do my best. Right now, what we're gonna do is let's see how badly injured she is. This could be fun.
Watch, she just
Uh,
has a sprained finger.
Her head's just gonna explode in a second. I'm just trying to find the injury table. What the fuck is it?
It's-
Critical injuries. Here we go.
D66, isn't it?
It is a D66, yeah. Okay, so Rochelle, roll me a D66. Now remember, don't. So,
13.
13 is the first one you got. That's fantastic. 13, minor injury. This is the one that he starts to treat first. It is the wrist injury.
Okay.
It looks like during the whatever procedures, he's not been paid. He's just kind of jammed it back. But I'll say with your 3 cobs, you easily splint it and make it look put it back to normal. It looks like a solid heal. Rachel, give me another roll, please.
Can I also
12.
try and like with that roll give her like pain meds to try and knock her out?
Don't worry about that, mate.
Okay, sorry.
Let her suffer.
Never mind. Okay, sorry.
This is funnier. 12. Rachel, that is actually like one of the best rolls you can do. That's just her stun, so you talk to her, so it's kind of bringing her out of it a bit. Give me one last roll. Come on,
I've
high
got a good
numbers.
feeling. I think she's gonna be okay. I think it's like
Okay.
60s that she's fucked.
You realise that as you're kind of talking to her, you put your hands kind of gently on the side of her chest, and she groans. It seems like all of her ribs have been broken.
Oh
Um,
no!
All of them. Should be.
Yeah, man, they're fucked. They're crushed.
She's liquid bones.
She's
She
like very, very soft.
she can't move then. Like she can't be
Mhm.
moved.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
No, we need to get a stretcher of some sort.
No, like that's bad.
No, I know, but we had to move her somehow.
I'm sorry, Tabby. Like I don't know if she can move yet. Like.
Well, she'll die if we leave her here. I rolled good, Leon.
Can we move her without her dying?
Leon, in your medical, in your medical opinion, if somebody's ribs are smashed,
Yeah.
should you move them? You're the doctor, mate, not me. What do you think will happen?
I think if every single one of your ribs is removed or broken, I don't think that you should be moving at all.
What I will tell you is that if you mechanically, if you try and move her, I will make you roll or make her roll an endure roll, but every now and again until you get to your location, and if she fails them, she will get a punctured lung.
We can't really leave her here though.
I'll
Okay,
say I'll
you
say
still
this
have
to
to leave
Tabby.
right now, so it's not on fire or anything. It's just. You also, there's other people here. Anyway, sorry, keep going.
I'll just say to Tabby, I can try and move her, but it's risky. It's your call.
I feel like staying here is a bad idea.
It is. It risks everyone here, but moving her
Broken
will.
ribs gonna take a while to heal.
It's not about healing. It's about giving it time to for the blood to dissipate. Right now, she could drown in her own blood, essentially.
Oh.
Now, I'm gonna refresh your guys' memory. Remember, as like mutated animal people, you guys heal super duper quick.
Yeah.
So if you feed people and tend to their wounds, she'll probably be okay to move by tomorrow. Like, this isn't a you have to live here for the next 6 months kind of situation.
I was kind of a bit confused there, yeah. Okay, I guess we can say that's fine, sure, okay. Nap time.
Okay.
Go to
No,
sleep,
I'm
go to sleep,
gonna-
go to sleep.
I'm good. Florence, I've got to go and check the egg. I think it might be dying. I'll be back in 1 second though. Give her a little quick kiss on the forehead, and I want to rub a bit of Quinn to see if, how that one's doing.
Well,
remember
as you're going to
Quincy.
come over, Mary has been dealing with this. So,
Oh.
Mary,
Okay.
you ran over and you seen the ape, and yeah, holy fuck. What, you're not sure what this guy was doing here, but there's tubes going in, like, down throats and things. There's bits of, there's, like, blood things that are rapidly emptying going in. There's chemicals that you'd maybe have to investigate a bit. Pump it at this monkey. Her eyes are open, and she looks upset.
Well, what seems to be the problem here?
There's like a kind of like a squeal noise. Kind of...
Sore throat, I see. I believe I have some lozenges somewhere. Oh, I dropped them, I'm sorry.
I dropped them in the toilet. I'm sure they're fine.
They're just slightly dusty.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that sounds awful. So, yeah. So, yeah, you force a lozenge into the throat.
I'll like open up the tube.
Goes into her lung. That's fine.
Is that better or is it worse? Oh no, sorry, that's optician. Sorry.
So yeah, things. There's no warning signs. Things are not going well for her so far.
Chest compressions. Big mole hands.
Crush. Okay, Mary, roll me a d66.
Okay.
Don't roll really bad 60s.
Remember, it has to be two d60s specifically, because if you roll a d66, it'll give me numbers that I can't use.
Oh, okay. I have to roll 2d.
Yeah.
Do it that way, shouldn't
6 and a 4.
6 and a... Oh. Oh shit.
That's bad.
Is it?
Okay, that's
Yeah.
really bad.
we recreate the scene from the thing, do we?
That's what I'm saying. When it gets to the 60s, that's real bad.
I'll put it this right. 64 is the highest you can roll without immediately killing somebody.
Oh damn! Jesus!
In
So Mary,
Basin,
wow,
my
not good.
character's chest was crushed, and I
So-
rolled 66.
Yeah, so basically you put your hands, and one of the implements kind of moves and severs across her throat and like turns her jugular, and some blood comes shooting out.
Yeah, I'll just grab that big hand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is
60s are bad, you guys.
okay. You have to give me a healing roll to stop that. Oh shit!
Can I assist? No, I can't. I've got nothing.
No, you're telling you. Can you assist? Live, goddammit!
Is this Florence this is happening
Well,
to?
but this is happening at the same time as what you are doing. So Minnie's getting a couple of
You're busy.
chances to fuck around first.
Okay. But is this happening to Florence?
No, that's not. No,
No,
Minnie
no,
hasn't.
no,
Just
This
double-
is him over starting slashing up
Just
Florence.
double checking. Just
Quinn.
This is cool.
Leave Florence alone.
Wait, I'll be with you in a minute.
This one's almost dead. It's okay.
I imagine Florence looking at this, just terrified. Just like
Don't worry, I'm a qualified mole doctor.
It's like
I'm
sorry.
not, I'm old.
Not skin, not the little things on the skin. I mean, like me, the animals.
I will say, yeah, you with the one, I will say that that's enough to like stem the thing. You're gonna have to give me a push roll, and you're gonna need another success to stop the thing, because severed
Okay.
jugglers are real bad.
What if she just rolls badly and rolls ones?
Then Shepard is dead.
Please don't kill
It's a button for
Shepard.
pushing, isn't it?
Don't kill my
Yeah,
boy.
see it underneath the. It should just say push the roll. You should just
It
the
does.
big red button. Push the
Press
roll.
the red button.
Oh, that one there.
Murray, if you kill my rival before
Oh, that's okay.
I get to kill him, I'll be
That's
I'll be
enough
mad.
successes. You needed one, you got one. So that's good. I will say
Well,
that
that
yeah,
seems to have done it.
Sorry.
you find
You just
that
put a bit of sticky tape over
You're
his
okay.
you, yeah. So you see what the problem is. You just reattach it like it's really nonchalantly as well. There you go, it's fixed. And it's like held. You find a biro and you just kind of stuck the veins in, and it's just bleeding the right way. So it seems okay for the moment. Quinn does not look well. Quinn does not look happy.
And that's what we call good enough.
Her face is still being opened up, like like her face is peeled back. So
I'm just like folding bits of it back in. There you go.
like origami.
yeah. So I will say that you get so now you've dealt with the immediate damage you caused. Now you're going to give me another heal roll to try and
Okay.
like patch her up. So this is a completely separate heal roll. This one's fine.
You'll be fine.
Okay, 3 is great.
That's good.
Right. After the initial kind of fluffed bit, you're like, okay, I've got this. You're like, okay, that bit of face goes here, that bit of face goes there. Oh wait, the other way around. Right, that's fine. You reattach the jaw. You do some stitching. You put some very, very nice, very clean stitching.
You know, if I Z scar this, it'll make the effect much more pleasing to the eye.
Yeah. She does, yeah. So, are you choosing to give her a really cool scar? At this point, you've got the
No,
option
no,
to
it's a technique. You do a scar a particular way. It sort of baffles the eye, so you don't see it as much.
I'm with you. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
With the 3, you do that. Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, yeah, that's
So
totally
you do the crazy thing you wanted to do, and then the last thing you do is you take out the breathing tube. You with the 3 again. You look at the chemicals. One's blood. You're like, that's probably good that that's going into her. So you leave that.
One's the red
there's some
one.
Yeah,
One's
the
the yellow
chemicals.
one.
The 2 chemicals you're not entirely sure, so you just kind of quietly, like, I'll just take those ones out. But yeah, she seems to be breathing ragged, and she kind of like opens and like goes to scream and then just passes out.
I'll just take like the green and the blue ones out. The red and the yellow, they're probably alright to go in.
Yeah, they seem fine. But yeah, her breathing kind of goes shallow and ragged, but she seems better than she was. Her face is reattached, and she is not, not conscious, so that's good.
I'm
you
gonna look at Shepard when I get the chance.
So yeah,
You just take a rest there. I'll help the others.
just absolutely covered in blood.
Just like waddling away towards them again. Well, the way I think is towards them.
Yeah.
I
Roll a
love
D-
your character. She's great.
She is so useful in all situations.
No, I mean it. She's great.
It's fun, yeah.
It's just the sheer absurdity of the whole situation. You just go in, no clue what's happening, and just get it done.
Yeah.
Got how a qualified doctor, you know.
Oh my god.
How I did this, I do not know.
Things
I'm not
happen.
entirely sure how I became qualified, but I am.
Where were your
You
qualifications
went past
from?
an abandoned lab that said doctor, and then you're like, that's it, I'm a doctor now.
It's got like a certificate and everything. It's got someone else's name on it. But
I found this, therefore
I
I've got.
love that book.
I mean, I'm
No,
not
the
arguing.
name is Nostranda. You just gave yourself that name because that was the doctor's name.
Doctor Revoked. Yeah, that's the name, Revoked. See, right there. Anyway.
Revoke. Excuse me.
Revoke is really funny, actually.
Now, while Tabby and Nostrand have been doing this, Bowie, you've been kind of watching Shepherd. Shepherd is face down on the ground, is bleeding. But what you notice is that bleeding slows real quick. And like you notice that even the wounds, like you feel like you can visibly see them kind of like stopping and scabbing over and healing up. And the breathing goes from kind of rapid and like ragged to like somebody who's just in a nice healing sleep. Are you doing anything about that, or are you just gonna let
Break
it
his
get up?
legs.
This is for you, boy. Yeah. So,
I-
yeah.
Part of me really wants to just stomp on Shepard's head. Just. I'm actually gonna look at Cobb and see what you want to do with him.
Okay, well, you've got a few minutes because they're currently dealing with things. So I mean, you can loot him,
Yeah.
you can poke at him, you can
We're-
wait if you want to just wait and see what the group wants to do. That's fine too.
I'm gonna examine him whilst rifling through his pockets to see what he's got,
Okay,
just to see what the hell was done to him.
yeah, it's fine. I'll say that he's got like a couple like satchels on him. Roll me 2d6.
Bloop. I
You
got
find
s-
you find 6 bullets.
That's good.
Roll me 2d4. Okay, you find 4. We'll call it 2 grub and 2 water rations.
Okay, where is my notes?
And make sure the other one right as well.
Was that 2 grub and 2 water rations?
Yeah. Roll me a D666.
Scrap.
Day 666. Why are you not rolling? Oh, there we go. 532.
532. Okay,
Awesome.
for 532, you get a ski hat, which has got a gear bonus against cold. So you get a nice little ski hat. Give me another roll, please. That 352, that one.
Yeah. So it's just the same numbers, just jumbled.
Yes, cool.
Oh,
You
that's
find
in there.
a cloth jumpsuit. So take from that what you will. And
I'm
another.
thinking like thermal jumpsuit.
Okay, yeah, thermal jumpsuit. I'm with that. Okay, and give me one final roll. 462. And you find a little prize medal. It's got number 1 on it.
Oh, does it say best dad?
It does now. It says number 1 gran. There we go. Yeah, and that's it. He doesn't have any artifacts on him. Didn't think he needed them, but yeah, he is currently fucked up. But he's definitely regenerating. Like even the time it's taking to do this, you've noticed that like the wounds are almost gone.
I am gonna place my foot on his chest to stop him from moving, because I am quite heavy.
Okay, I mean he's pretty big, but yeah, he's not moving yet. He's not regained consciousness. He's just sleeping.
Yeah, I'm not taking that risk.
Yep. So by the time you've done all this, I will say that everyone else can kind of wander over.
Alright. I'll look down at him.
You do so. You see Shepherd, but not Shepherd. You see Shepherd that has.
Can I break his wrist?
Okay, well, we'll come back to that because it's Leon's moment right now, Tabby.
I'm just angry.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so yeah, you're looking down at Shepherd, but it's not the Shepherd you recognise with his wings and his like kind of slight frame. It is like disjointed, like one shoulder's higher than the other, massive musculature. the hands are kind of bigger and much more bestial than they were. He's almost like he's pretty much the size of a bear now. But you can see his face kind of like in amongst it all. It's just all twisted and wrong. But yeah. As you're like looking at him, contemplating the friendship that could have been, Tabby, give me a force shot to break his wrist.
Okay.
So you pick up his gigantic bear arm in your little cat hands. You go
3.
crack.
That's the Florence.
His eyes open.
And then I'm gonna stab him in the eye.
I'll try and stop you from doing that.
Yeah, go for it. Right, how are you stopping her, mate? What are you doing?
I will move to grab her hands to kind of just stop her.
Tabby, are you allowing him to stop it, or are you going for your eye stab?
I'm going for the eye stab. I'm not trying to kill him. I'm just
Stab
stabbing him in the
him.
eye. Like, I'm doing basically what he did to Florence, kind of thing.
Okay, cool. When he was controlled by a giant snake. Yep,
Yes.
okay, cool. So,
She does not care.
she's relentless. Cool, so do you have a knife?
I have a bow, and I was hoping you'd let me use an arrow to just stab him in the eye.
Right, just give me this as a straight, I'll give it as a straight fight roll.
I could use my nail gun, but that would maybe kill him.
I mean, it's your choice. If you want to stab him in the eye, but I'm going to say Cobb is harrying you, so you're going to need more than one success here. If you're
Okay.
going to go for the eye stab. So a straight fight roll to stab him in the eye with an arrow. I'm going to say you need 3 successes to do this.
I only have 3 with fights, so.
So it's weirder things have happened.
I probably won't get this. Yep.
Okay.
Two fails. You
Cobb,
stab me.
Oh wait, I can push it. I'm gonna push it.
You can push it, yeah. Okay.
It's exact same.
I actually stabbed Cobb this time.
Yeah. Cobb gets
That
the way.
was
You stab him in the foot.
terrible.
Cobb, give me a. Is it a dodge roll?
I'll do it.
Move roll, please, mate. Give me a move roll.
I'll do a move.
You need 2 successes.
I got 1.
Okay, do you want to push it?
Yeah, sure. 2.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, you go to stab him in the eye, and Cobb gets it, and it
Damn
literally
it, Cobb.
scrapes across his palm.
It's okay.
Like, a deep cut, but like just a quick ooze of blood.
Hmm.
And like, no. Shepard's eyes are open though, and he looks scared and confused and angry. Ah!
I'll
You tried to kill Florence.
I'll kneel down towards him. Do you recognize me?
Yeah. Of course you do, Cobb.
Do
How could I
you
not recognize you?
remember what just happened?
I remember everything. I wasn't in control. My fucking wrist. But I remember. And as he starts with his wrist, he does that and snaps it round, and you hear it crack back into position.
What have you done?
He seems to have like movement back in it straight away.
You guys, should we actually try and stab him in the eye again and see if his eye grows back?
Not yet, Tabby.
I wouldn't recommend it. Let's try speaking to him first.
Okay, I was just curious if he's got like a regeneration thing.
She's
How
like
did-
stab happy at the moment.
How did you end up here, Shepard? What have you done to yourself?
I didn't do this. I came here. What do you think? I was looking for stuff, artifacts, scrap, something useful.
And what did you find?
Looks back at the tank. Found that. Found King. I think he called himself. Not your friend King, not the moose. Big thing in the tank. He called itself the King.
Do you know what that thing is? And I'll kind of stand up and look at it.
Do I know what it is or where it is?
What it is, why it's here, what it was doing to all of you.
It didn't really explain much. I just came in, it looked at me, and then it puppeted me around. I had to do what it said. And then it.
Can you stand up? Are you removed from it? Are you still under its influence?
You see him stopping, kind of like think for like, no, it's gone. I feel like I can still hear it though. It's far away.
Do you think that it's the same one? Do you think it's another one of these things?
I don't know. Kings usually have queens.
Interesting. Shepard, I want you to stand up, and I know that we have history, but you tried to kill us, and we helped you get away from this thing. If you can help us track down maybe any of these other things that might be going around, maybe that did this to Florence, maybe you can tell us where it is.
Cobb, we're not friends because you saved me.
I don't want to be a friend, Shepard.
Why would I help you then? Your friend just broke my wrist. I didn't want to. I ran away last time.
He doesn't know I broke his wrist, correct?
Yeah, you broke his wrist to wake him up. He could see you.
He watched me do it.
No, he was like kind of regained it. He was like kind of semi-conscious, and you picked up his arm and broke it. Like
Oh, I thought he was just unconscious.
She
No,
was
it's
doesn't matter.
sorry.
she was angry because you kidnapped her friend, and because of what happened to her. I know you're not conscious in it, but you still did it.
You say that. I don't believe you.
He looks at you, he's like, do you think I could do all this?
Like you've always.
I'm a scavenger. I find trash and I sell it. Like, you really think I know how to do whatever the fuck it was doing there?
Well,
that was
Cobb's never
crazy.
said anything good about you, so yes, I do believe it.
He's
We had an
not.
argument over an artifact, over like a nothing. Like, I outed him, he outed me. It was an accident.
Our what we have going on. I don't think you're a bad guy. I don't like you, but you're not a bad guy. And if you want to prove that now, you need to help us.
What help do you need?
I'll turn to everyone. Well, first you could help us and tell them what they might have done to Florence, and you could help us to maybe get
The
The
a.
eye. The eye. What's with the eye?
Oh, it made me install something. It was. It had my
Means
name. It was
dog.
Yeah. It. I don't know. It didn't really explain itself. It just said get the part, and then I went and got a part, and it was like a little metal ball with like a red dot in the front, and it said I had to put it in. I had to connect like wires to. I had to cut out her eye.
Can I? Do I still have the blueprints for one of the Watchers? Like
Yeah,
what?
I mean, if you choose to have them, you can have them. Yeah.
Can
Where
I?
did you get this bit from? Sorry.
No, can I take out the blueprint for one of the Watchers and can I point to like an eyepiece? Did it look like this?
So yeah, you go through like the incredibly technical manual for Watchers. Okay, he has to make a roll now. With his 2 dice. Okay.
Come on,
Okay,
yeah,
he got a success.
yeah.
Settle down, guys. This guy has been severely beaten. Okay. It's like, okay, yeah, it was like that shape, and it had wires. Like, I mean, it was an eye. It was like but metal and like silver and like a red dot at the front.
All right.
He said he was going to turn her into a guard, so I had to make her strong. Like, he made me strong, but he said he couldn't control. I guess he couldn't control more than one of us at a time.
Interesting. Maybe
never
we
thought-
should learn more about these things, guys. If Shepard could lead us to another one of them, we could find out more about it.
Is there another?
In the books that I've got about the Observer and the Creepers, does it mention any of these monstrosities?
This is something you have You've
This
seen
is
much more.
alive, though. This isn't like electricity wires and stuff. This was like an actual animal, correct?
True, but so are we, and we found
Yeah.
evidence to suggest that the Watchers are linked to the humans made us, so they could make something.
Yeah. Good point.
They could make something similar.
I mean, there's no Watchers here.
Can we look around the place and see if there's any like information, like bits of paper and stuff that we obviously haven't seen?
I mean, you just haven't chose to look around, so you absolutely can start searching this room. Like, there's
I
stuff
would
going
like
on.
to see if I can find anything.
You can
I'll stay
give
with
me as a
Shepard.
Scout roll. You can give me as a comprehend roll. I'll say this will be one straight roll, guys. We're not doing like 19 rolls here till you get the right
Okay,
answer,
who's got good rolls? Because mine are pretty low.
What is it?
So what is the role?
My comprehend is
take it-
3, and my scout is only 1. So
I've got decent comprehend.
What everyone is going to do, so comprehend roll, and you're basically going to look around looking for like charts or like medical texts or something.
I feel like I've done too much. I won't do it.
I got 1 success
push it.
and 1 fail.
Don't
Yeah,
worry
maybe-
about fail, you got. If you want to push it, you can. If that's you'll be the only person rolling if you push the roll. That's fine.
Has anybody else got decent?
I've got an
Rush
okay
round.
comprehend, but I feel like I've done too much.
I think Scott did, but he's not here.
My
Gosh,
comprehend is only 3, so.
Hey,
push
is
the
the
roll.
Bussy here? Can he do that? Where's the Bussy?
Yes.
Take
at
a
that-
nap.
You just look over at the Bussy, who is looking
I-
at the kind of the area. Sometimes he's like, "I'll be right back," and he jumps into the pipe,
I follow.
and he says,
Yeah,
"This is a terrible idea," and he disappears.
I pushed the roll and I got the same again.
That's fine. Well, you got another success, so that's okay. So with your 2 successes, you look around. Now this takes a while because this place is. This looks like this place has been kind of like the walls have been knocked down and it's been expanded. You find like corners that have just been piled up, old broken computers. You recognise the computers; these aren't powered. But I mean, there's machines that have been powered, but those ones haven't been. And also, you don't really know the passwords and whatnot, even if you did. You do find a lot of technical manuals. Like we've had in the past, it's like the biology of various creatures that you've never seen before. We would recognise them as things like snakes and centipedes, and then there's lots of weird steps in between. You do find notes saying that this is getting out of hand, it's getting too big and too clever, and then all the notes suddenly, if words could have a monotone, they'd have a monotone, but it's all just like prints out of you saying everything is fine here, no need for anyone to check, and that's all you get.
Mary,
But-
are you drawing a mole?
No.
That's a mole.
Well, that's a rat.
It's not
with
that's a
thumbs
rat.
up.
That's
Oh,
clearly
sorry.
a
Yeah,
rat.
when you said
There
it
we
was a
go.
mole, I'm like, it's alright, yeah.
It's a rat with a thumbs up.
That's cute.
Either that or it's a rat giving the finger, but I'm going to go with a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Go with the thumbs up.
That's what I assumed, yeah.
It looks like they were developing something here. Originally, maybe a food source or something for the what you guys would become, but what they made became really clever, and then nobody asked any more questions.
Does it mention how they made it?
There's long and complex manuals involving how these things are made, but I do not understand enough about genetics and creating abominations to explain that to you. Just assume that yes, there is, but that is like if you showed one of them to any one of us.
Yeah.
It's like, yep, this is
Cool.
gibberish. This,
Uh,
I recognise words, but not what they mean.
cool. Cobb's
yeah.
gonna make a fucking centipede, man. Going for it.
Oh god.
It's
Yeah,
a
the
lie.
problem-
This human
It
centipede.
required a lot of resources. And it didn't go well for the last people who knew what they were doing.
Hey, don't worry about that. It's fine.
But yeah, it looks like they made a monster and lost control of it. As this has been really the same with everything you've discovered in the valley, the hubris of these humans did not go well for them.
Yeah.
Hubris. But any hoozles, yeah. So yeah, they made a big snake monster.
Okay.
I'll ask Bowie, does it mention how many they made?
I'm gonna skim the text and give a no.
Fair.
Number unknown
Nope.
or redacted.
Almost like the people that were giving just enough information to keep the higher ups off their back, but weirdly not giving any information at all, or giving suspiciously low numbers and like, oh yeah, everything is perfect, everything's going great. Nobody should check on us. We came in under budget.
Yeah. I also did that because I suspect that the DM hasn't actually thought of a number, so it gets him out of it as well.
I mean, these things are entirely a creation of the Halloween special. These do not exist in Felix books, which means
Fair
I now
enough.
have to go make stat blocks for these fucking things.
Fair enough.
Haha.
I'll
Love it.
That's why
I'll
I was like
ask-
number unknown, so then it just
Yeah.
turns out like it's like 1.
Well,
I'll
so you guys found the king that sounds like could be a queen somewhere.
I'll ask Barry, does it mention a queen or maybe
Do we know it was male?
You just know that it referred to itself as the king.
So it could be
You've
the
told
queen.
me that. Fucking hell.
Does it mention anything else about the people that created it? Like if they went anywhere or if in the valley or anything else to do with that?
Nope, it doesn't look like there's any other information. It's just saying redacted.
Alright.
It doesn't make mention of any other monsters, but then it's not given a number on how many there are, so there could be another one. This could be the only one. It's hard to tell.
Okay, sorry.
What I will give you, Leon, because you're desperate to know so much, is
No.
that the
Well,
U's have learned about what's users are learned specifically what happened to the humans, but you know they'll disappeared.
Okay.
And it's been very, very hard to ever find information on the humans. The closest you guys ever came is I believe you found a car that had a human body in it, and that
Yes.
was whisked away
remember
by
that.
that was whisked away by watchers.
I swear.
Yeah, but anywhere you would have expected to find human remains, you very specifically have not found them. It's always looked like they've been removed. Even they might sometimes even left valuable items, but took the bodies.
Can
Well,
I
There was no bodies there.
can I have a look around for human remains? Because I feel like watchers wouldn't come here.
Again, I'll give you this one for free. This place was looked after by the Watchers up until recently.
Never mind. Sorry. Go.
Yeah, that's fine. Like every ruin in the valley, the explanation for why
Also,
you
the
guys
Watchers
can
knew about this serpent thing.
go.
Huh. Okay. So maybe the Watchers know about the huge giant insect that we whatchamacallit still have.
Okay.
I can't remember what it's called.
big
The
bug tiger.
the king centipede snake.
No, not that one. That's
No,
the one.
no, the one that was connected with tubes. You
She
know
was
the one me and you
other
found?
weird bug
Oh,
that
the
you
other
found.
weird one. Okay.
Yeah.
The
The one we found because we were doing the badgers thing.
the big bug.
Yeah, the big bug.
Yeah, the bug that produces very powerful fertilizer.
Ferret bug.
There's a lot of weird monsters in the valley, actually.
We've got the sharks. We've got the big
I
bug.
wanted to kill that shark and make armor off it.
That
Oh.
would have been cool.
I was really excited and he was like, it's gone.
I mean, like, if you guys want to be attacked by land sharks, I can arrange it.
No,
Like,
no,
it's
no, no,
not
no,
that
no,
hard.
no. Don't.
Yes.
Don't
You
egg
hear
that
a
on,
rumbling in the
Tabby.
ground.
I've got
breaks
you
through the
guys,
concrete.
don't worry.
No, Nostrand.
I mean,
Just me
you
thinking
would.
about.
Nostrand, is there any like big creatures that you've fought off in your time?
Oh, there was one time where I was digging, and then there was a big rock in the way. And
Ah.
that was a pretty bad one. And then, but then there were some nice worms behind it. I had those for my lunch.
Oh, that's a plus.
I don't think that's quite what Cobb meant, but okay, that works.
No, that's what I meant.
Fighting rocks.
I like all the other characters sort of they have this little pause after Nostrum says something. Okay then.
It's always very much like one time there was a minor inconvenience, but then I got worms. Right?
Is
Yeah.
there
Accurate.
a deeper part of this house, or?
I mean, there's the sewers that it got flushed into.
Oh. Do you guys want to go in the sewers?
No.
Do we
I'm
ask this?
staying with Florence.
Yeah, we should probably
Hey, your ribs are broken. Into the sewers you go.
Yeet.
we where can we take where can we
See
take
you
Florence?
Later, shepherd.
We
Um,
there isn't many places around here that we could take her.
yeah, there is.
Lee, where on the map are we?
We're like here.
You are in non-Cannon Valley, so you're around about here. But you do know of somewhere.
We could go to.
We can go to the bear tribe.
Yeah. We don't know anyone there.
I mean, I know people there.
You're
Yes,
on this
that is
exile
true.
from the bear tribe. Also, you guys do know
Mm.
that Florence does know the location of the Tainted. Or the
Oh,
corrupted
yeah.
Oh
village.
yes, of course. You just told
Yeah.
me, and I've forgotten already. Yeah, but
So
she's unconscious, so we can't really.
Well, let's shake her awake and then
shoot
get her to
her
tell
head.
us.
Don't you touch
You should be
it.
healed by
sorry.
now. It's been 15 minutes.
Sorry, Tabby. Sorry.
I just go.
Is,
Cat
is
hairs.
there any like lab coats and discarded bits of material around?
What would you like?
Enough material that I can make like a one of those pouches that you carry babies with.
Oh.
Yes.
So I'm gonna make that and gently place her in front of me so that I can protect her if needs be.
I like that.
That's,
So I
we're
did
not
clarify
moving
if
her.
you
We're
move
not
her,
moving her.
she's
No.
good to do the enduros. You could just
Oh.
camp and have something to eat, and she will be safe to travel by the next day. You
That's
can
what we do.
choose to try and kill her if you want. but
No,
it's up to you.
Let's
No,
do
no,
that.
no,
Let's do
we'll-
that.
we'll
We're
Let's
rest.
gonna
We'll
rest.
let's do that. I
Tabby's
think.
gonna stand
Oh,
guard the
no, are
whole
you sure?
night.
Would you like to
With
set a
her-
small fire first or something? Okay, cool. So yeah. Now, if you do remember, you did actually save some people next door, so Ringo and that will come through as well.
Okay, cool.
Yes,
yeah,
that's true.
Everyone kind of turns up and
Oh
they're like,
no, the little two mice are gonna see the dad dead.
they are.
Oh
granddad.
no.
Yeah. You
So
guys
someone
don't
throw a
look,
blanket over.
I'm just like, it's okay.
I'll put
I'm
a.
gonna put lab coats over the body.
Yeah.
Leave them out
Yeah,
the window
before
quick.
Before they come in, I'm gonna go and talk to
To
them.
the sewers with him! There we go!
Oh, good idea.
I think.
Flush him down the loo where the snake went.
Are you talking to them, Tabby?
Yeah, I'm gonna sit them down and just say, guys, I've got some terrible news. Your granddad's sadly passed away. And, well, you can come with us if you want, because we know a place that'll keep you safe. Well, we hope it'll keep you safe. If it doesn't, I'll keep you safe.
Now if you remember, there was two of them here. There was the young rat warrior Vivaldi,
And then the
Uh,
mouse, yeah.
and Boulanger was his sister.
Yes.
She had a massive. She had like her head wrapped up in like in a blue suit, and she keeps staring at you intently, and she just keeps saying, "Why is it so quiet?"
Can I check something while Tabby's doing this?
Mhm.
Is there any bits of the floor that are broken that could be used to dig a grave?
I mean, again,
don't-
this.
Don't bury him here.
I mean, do you want to bury the polar bear here on the ground?
No.
I mean, you can throw him under some debris if you want. I mean, it's something
Yeah, I just want to try and make a pyre to sort of,
in the building.
not like a pyre, like a stone pyre, not
Oh,
a
right, okay, like a
flame.
cairn, right? Okay.
Here.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Yeah,
send
that
him
one.
off with the Vikings funeral, you guys. He's gonna go
You're gonna
down
push him
river
out
in a
and set
boat.
fire to him.
A boat in the
Yes.
sewer.
So
On
you set
fire.
fire to his corpse, throw him into the sewer, throw some rocks in.
The sewer gases catch alight.
Everything
That's
blows up, we all die.
Right. Okay, it's all fine, right? So
Yeah.
I will say that you find some body bags. You respectfully cram his corpse into a body bag. You wrap it up a couple, and you kind of drag it to the side. Tabby, then you have your conversation with Belanger and Vivaldi. they kind of suspected something happened. They say that he was the first to be taken, and then they came for the other ones. And they they stare very intently at Shepard when they start to say this. Vivaldi kind of says like, "Why is he not dead?" And he's going to start walking towards.
I'm gonna grab a hold of him. Come on, let us.
We
He'll squash us. Trust me. He's real angry. I broke his wrist, and he just did that, and it came back all of a sudden nice and shiny. Don't think it's gonna be easy to kill little one.
Shepard, you guys can't kill him.
Vivaldi like kind of stares. He's like, "I could try." As he kind of tries, he starts to flex, and much like Shepard's did, his muscles start to bulge and his teeth get longer, and like his claws come out further. He's like, "I can kill anything." Wolverine's this fucker.
Vivaldi, you're not in your right mind. Whatever was
I'll
done
help
to
you
you,
if you really want.
either was Shepard, what he did. I don't like him. I think one day me and him will have it out, but he's hurt and he's been. Who knows what done to him?
As you say, Shepard is hurt. He kind of like he lumbers to 1 foot. He does that, spits on the floor, and it starts to sizzle very loudly as you see it start to burn into the floor.
Oh damn!
Does that with his fist and it catches fire.
Oh damn!
And blows it out. I wanted to kill you.
I'm just gonna whisper it to Cobb. Do you know that thing, that cures thing, the thingies?
Yeah.
Use it on him.
I mean, I can use it on. I wanted to save it for if someone died, namely me, but
It doesn't bring you back to life, does it, Lee?
it does. Oh, it should
Really?
do. I think it does.
I thought it either cured mutations or gave you one.
It does that too.
There's a lot of
Is
things.
it magic?
I'll bring it up.
Any suitably advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic, and that is basically like that is the culmination of like human.
What the fuck's that?
What?
Da, 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 da.
What is that?
Started playing on my phone.
Oh, never mind.
So yeah, that is like that's the most advanced chemical that humans ever came up with.
Yeah.
It was like basically the best thing they'd done slightly before the civilization got wiped out.
It says that on injection you immediately heal all permanent trauma that you have suffered. You keep all mutations. It says you keep all
Is
mutations.
trauma
Well,
Let's say that.
No,
That doesn't
To
do that.
I
clarify,
thought trauma
regen
was like different. than
regen
injury.
is geared for humans.
Right.
So as humans become more mutated, they lose strength, agility, wits. But if you do the regen, they get to keep all the mutations and all their stats go back to where they started the game at. You
Yeah,
have
it's-
no idea what it'll do to animals.
Hmm.
Yeah.
If
Which is one of
I
the reasons we've not used it.
use this on Shepard, is it like a one and done kind of thing?
Yeah, he said that.
I don't know, man. Like, if you wanna, what I will say is that Shepard is a hulking monster
Mm-hmm.
who has got multiple powers, is real strong, and you want to inject him with a cure-all that could maybe put him back to normal, or maybe just stabilize all his mutations
Mm-hmm.
and make him super duper healthy.
Mm-hmm. I'll
Let's try it.
I'll put it back in the doctor's coat in here
No,
for
right,
for a rainy
yes.
day.
Should we use this super cure thing on our mouse friend with the broken ribs, or our enemy?
Oh yeah, I could probably use it on Florence if you wanted.
It is a one and done, mate. So if you use that on
Yeah.
Florence, the NPC, it's gone forever. Unless you
Yeah,
find
it's
another one,
pro-
which the way you guys roll, you might.
Who's
Unless I
probably
die
gonna
and
heal?
become Florence.
Yeah, I'd rather save it for if one of you guys are gonna die or has died,
or
basically.
potentially yourself, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely fine, yeah. So, I mean, at this point, like, Shepard, and the time you have kind of like been talking and stuff, he is sitting back up. He hasn't made any moves to anything, but he looks better. He has healed up, and that's without any like food or drink.
We should have killed him when we had the chance.
Yeah. I wanted to stomp his head.
He nods, maybe.
Shepard's
I never tried to kill Cobb. I would always run. I'm I'm sorry what happened. That wasn't me. I was puppeted. I done what it bid me to do. I couldn't fight. Cobb, you know it took over your mind.
I felt it too. And you three, if we hadn't helped you, the same thing might have happened to you.
It made me do this to myself. It made me, and yeah, this is the first time he looks sad. He looks at Bollinger and is like, it made me take her power, and I didn't want to, but it made me.
Can you read our thoughts?
And he looks at you and he's like, didn't work that way. It gave me something else.
Interesting. Do you
What
know
did
how
it
it?
give you?
Do you know how it did that? Can you give it back?
Maybe, man, love you.
Right.
Wave.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
It's like it controlled it all. I don't know. It was like someone else doing it. I could see what I was doing, but I don't remember how he done it. I'm not a doctor. I didn't even seem like doctor work. It knew what. And he kind of points to some of the cans. He knew what all that was. That's just like a green one. That's a yellow. I don't know what's in them. It knew where to cut. It got better every time. It was, and then he looks kind of sad again. It's like when it made me do the bear. It was like frantic, and it was like it made mistakes, and then it refined the process. And with Tabby, it was better. With the chimp, it was better. With them, it was better. But it just refined the process.
You have to understand, Shepard, that Bollinger, her ability was everything to her. If we can reverse what was done to you, would you accept it?
He looks down at himself and like looks back. He's like, I don't think anyone could reverse this, and I don't even know what he'd done. I'm not gonna let you dig around inside me. That'd be insane.
Nostrum puts the tools away.
I'll turn to Bollinger and say, I'm sorry. I don't think your ability. I don't think we can do anything. I can only apologise.
Cobb, give me a heal check on Bollinger. No idea how you say it, by the way. So Bollinger, Bollinger, Bollinger.
Bolognese.
Organize.
2 successes.
2 successes, okay. You take off the bandage and you examine her, you pull out your doctor's bag and you kind of look into her eye. You guys are remarkably hardy. Like, you guys heal up quick. If you guys are fed and rest, and like, you guys can take much more. But this is just the PCs. You guys can take much more of a beating. Like, you can shrug off a punctured lung in a day. Like, you know, you can shrug off broken bones, like, you know, in a day or two. It's not unthinkable that if she gets time to rest and relax and, like, you know, just take and not be the way she is, her powers might come back. It could have been a messy, but
After closer inspection, Bollinger, forget that. Rest, recover, treat
We
yourself.
have a second opinion from the same doctor.
Treat.
4 months later, after actually deciding to use my ability to
Yeah.
check you,
Treat yourself. And
Yeah.
you
what I will say is that there will be a role involved in whether she's going to get her powers back. But I'm going to make one of you guys do it.
No, make her do it. We're doing too much.
I ain't doing any fucking roles. Yous are doing the roles. It's much funnier.
Guys, I'm tired. I want to go down. I want to drink some, I don't know, some medical alcohol and just and just forget this night ever happened.
90% proof alcohol.
Nice.
Oh, it's 101% proof alcohol.
Given our healing abilities, we could probably drink that and be fine.
Yeah.
As human beings. No, very bad.
No.
I'll take a swig and I'll pass
Don't
it
do
to
that.
Nostrand.
Customer safety warning: don't drink that at home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
not unless you
actually-
want to go blind and lose all feeling in your hands or something. You know.
Or
those
die.
things.
It would
Yeah.
just straight up kill you.
You know.
Nah, it's
There are
if you,
worse fates than death.
it's actually a lot more feel.
Says the
So you
yeah,
want to
that
be
is-
resting?
side note, that is canon now. Miri is immortal. From the conversation earlier. In my head, she's now like 1,000 years old.
I like,
Right.
You just
I
have
like-
to break up into little blobs in the ocean every now and then.
I like that.
Anyway, sorry about that.
That's it. So you all choose to rest. Are you posting a watch?
I think
I am
Move,
going to
but
take what
I
everybody else
need
rests
to
because I'm the only one that never really took a beating during that fight.
I don't know if Nostra knows the concept of a watch.
I need to rest. One of
I mean, I
my
can certainly watch, but I still have no idea what she's watching for. Like,
one of my
so these
strengths is
people
fucked.
walked through and took all our stuff. Was I supposed to do anything about that? All right, okay, I understand then.
Nostra's just like asleep on her back, like.
I'll fall asleep
It's
as
like I
well.
watched my dreams. Like, you don't all need to do the watch. One person, it's much like in D&D, you can change the. If you all say, I stay awake all night, that's fine. You will be doing some like force rolls to see whether you stay awake all night.
Let,
Watches are usually done in turn.
t-
Like, watch.
sorry,
I'll
I'm
just-
not going. I'm going to sleep.
So Cobb's like, actually, just immediately goes to sleep on the floor.
Yeah, Tabby curls up in a ball right next to Florence and goes to sleep.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
I'll take the first watch.
Okay. Ringo is going to go and do a walk around the perimeter and see if there is anything that's dangerous to Ringo. I mean, to friends. And I definitely will come back very soon. And Ringo, I just like doing Ringo's voice. He's not spoke this session.
He's
So
great.
Ringo, the definitely dodgy friend. So yeah, he goes out. No one stops him. Fantastic. So he just disappears. So yeah, he does not come back.
I'm asleep. I can't stop him.
That's fine. Boulanger and Vivaldi, they actually go back into the second room, and like they drag some like bits of fabric and some body bags and kind of make a little nest, and they kind of go under, and like they as far away from Shepherd as they can be. Shepherd doesn't sleep. Shepherd just sits there and just kind of stares at you the whole night. As long as you're gonna do watch. Are you saying anything to him? Are you doing anything?
I'm gonna growl at him and tell him to stop staring at me.
He smiles, and when he smiles, his teeth get longer and sharper as he does it.
I'm gonna hiss back at him and say, "What are you looking at? What is your problem?"
You're a problem. Wasting this time. Wasting time with these idiots. You guys should
Oh,
be
really?
taking over the valley. Lizards, you got it made. You're the only ones that know how to fight. What do? Waste time fighting. He looks over the mole. Wasting time fighting them. They should have been.
And what do
beaten.
you know about it?
What do I know about it? He's listening to a toad. He's fight over
Oh.
scraps.
Then I guess you haven't heard the recent news.
No?
I am the Lizard Queen. I now rule the lizards.
Oh,
We
you're-
don't follow a toad.
And the first thing
And-
you've done was abandon your tribe to come here and look for a couple of rats.
So you're saying that trying to unify the valley against the Watchers is a waste of time?
I'm saying
What?
you
No.
ditching your
And
tribe.
I'm gonna get him by the throat and shake him.
But again, he is the size of a bear, right? And is way stronger than you. Are you want to do
I'm
this?
assuming
think
he's
Barry's
like
pretty strong.
crazy, insane, like boss level. I don't think any of us. I think as a group we
Uh.
probably couldn't beat him.
But he's pretty strong.
Terry is pretty
I-
strong. He's
Yeah,
been
like
healing all
I am
day.
like I am like 7 foot tall.
But think about it though. He's got all these
Is
powers.
lizard.
He's got like this flaming fist thingy.
Okay.
He's got acid. Like,
Oh, she said what she said. Do your force roll.
okay.
I'm gonna go for it because he's pissed me off. Right, and then I'm gonna die. This is what's gonna happen.
Tabby's
Oh, one success.
So he got 4 successes with his 11 dice that he rolled.
How
you-
did you get to roll 11 dice?
How do you only have 4 dice? I thought you said you were strong.
No,
Remember
I
the,
could've
the
had more than that.
she's injured. Like remember all the hits she took in the last
yes,
game.
of course.
He's been doing his
Have I
regeneration
not
thing all day.
healed?
How
No,
would
we
you
haven't
feel?
slept.
You've not
Well, this
rested.
is directly after, yeah.
You
Ah,
walked
true.
up to the boss, who I have
That's why I'm
mentioned has been
sleeping right
healing
now.
several times.
That is true.
Yeah. As you go to grab him, right, he just grabs your hand and just kind of like pushes you down onto your knees, right? Like it's again, it's like trying to hold back a train. Says, "Okay, Queen, do your best, but don't waste time." It's kind of like throws you back, and next time you try and hit me, I'm gonna get angry. And
What
he's
do
just
you
gonna walk.
know?
What do I know? If I wasn't, and he looks at himself, this, I would have fought my way to the top of the dog tribe. I'd have got in charge, and I'd have made them take their place and get us the fuck out of this valley.
You know more than you're letting on. How do you know a way out of this valley?
Thanks. It's like, no. But if you subjugated some of the other tribes, picked the weakest bit of the wall, and when you notice when he says weakest bit of the wall, he seems to know something. Just could make out all you'd need is some explosives. You guys are good at blowing things up. Some of us would get out. Send in the and he looks at the rest of the group that's sleeping. Send in the shields first. I bet you 2/3 of you guys could get out. You're pretty quick. Couldn't stop you all.
What did your puppet master tell you? Because clearly you know more than you're letting on.
This isn't from him. You see the kind of wings that used to be like in the descriptions Cobb gave you were insect wings. These are like fucking gargoyle wings. These are like leathery wings. These are like fucking dragon wings that he's got now. But he kind of looks at them and he's like, I scouted, I looked. I've walked the valley. I can't stay here. Your kind, and again, looks at you, looks at Nostrand, the ones that aren't corrupted. You know, you get an easier time. You get to stay in the nice villages, the outposts. I had to spend nights alone. That's why it was nice when we found Cobb. And then I made a mess of that.
So you regret what you did to him?
Yeah. We're maybe too alike. Maybe because we both got greedy. I made a mistake. But, you know, not every friendship's built to last.
We have a plan to unify the valley so that we can fight back. You could join us. We take on everyone who is willing to fight. Corrupted, dogs, badgers, anyone who is strong enough or has will enough to fight back against the Watchers. And I'm going to look at his wings and I'm going to say, before, when you were doing your scouting, did you ever make it over the wall?
If I made it over the wall, I wouldn't have came back. At this point, it'll go into a description of the wall has what we recognise as towers. Think Aliens 2, when they've got those cannon things that shoot the aliens, right? Which is why I specifically said these wouldn't all make it. They are basically lining the valley. So no, I got close, I got high, I looked, I seen some must have got hit by lightning or something, but they're fixed within 5-6 hours. You'd need to be fast.
A thought is forming in Bowie's mind at that little nugget of knowledge, but I'm not going to share it with him.
Okay. He reads your mind with his mind control powers.
All he sees is a worm just going do 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 do.
Austin sort of
Where? Then he goes like a big exaggerated jaw. He's like, I've spoken enough. I'll take you up on your offer, but I'll have to lay low. I'll see if the corrupted will take me in. I think I pissed them off, to be honest. If not, is there anyone else that I could hide out with?
There's a cave near the reptile tribe. I have some friends stationed there. If you want to, go there and tell them Bowie sent you. Tell them you're a friend.
Laughs when you say friend, but like, okay, friends then. And he puts his hand. I'm gonna say it's not quite as like ridiculously oversized as when he goes beast mode. So like he kind of puts his hand out, gives you the warrior's grasp with the forearm thing.
Do the Roman handshake.
Yeah. And then he kind of like goes over, walks in a circle 3 times and lies down and goes to sleep because he is still a dog.
And I am, just as he's fallen asleep, I'm gonna say I am sorry for what happened to you. I wish things could have been different.
Just hear a grunt, and he's like, it's rhythmic breathing, or then a chainsaw snore. Right, Boy, would you like to give over the watch to anyone else?
Whoever wakes up first.
Anyone want to do the second one?
I will take the next one.
Okay. Yeah. So Tabby, Bowie, how does it? Bowie goes off to sleep in whatever way she prefers. Tabby.
Yep.
Yeah, everyone before you is sleeping. Would you like to do anything?
I'm just gonna check Florence, see how she's doing.
Yeah. Her one eye opens, not the weird robot eye that you've not seen yet. She's like, "Hey, Tab."
You okay?
Not really. I think you rearranged all my insides.
Oh no.
My eye hurts. It's weird though. I can see through the lid.
Huh?
It's like, well, if I do this, I can't see you with this eye, but I can see you with this one.
Okay,
I can tell you how fast your heart's going as well.
that's weird. Anything
Yes.
else?
She looks around the room a bit. I can see the electricity in the walls.
Shit. Florence, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't really know what that means, but
Me
like, it's-
either.
like, it's weird. Hurts though.
Oh. Well, it'll get better, don't worry. I'll make
Yeah.
sure.
I hope so.
I would kill the guy, but I think he's too big, Florence. I think he might squish me.
It's pretty big. It's okay though. I was listening in to him and your lizard friend. I don't think he's all bad.
Oh, okay. Well,
Well, he's kind of a dick,
Hmm.
but he's not all bad.
It sounds like this thing took over their minds, so I mean, I guess I should give him a bit of a pass. No, because it did take over Cub, and Cub's not evil, so yeah.
It was, yeah, it was weird. It didn't speak to me in my head. It just had him do the thing to me. That wasn't nice.
Do
Not
you
as
know?
bad as her.
Do you know what's in your head, Florence, instead of the eye?
Right, what did you mean?
Well, the new eye mechanical thing that's
Oh.
replacing your eye. Do you know what it is?
No. When it popped out my real eye,
Oh,
I could see the other one. It was like it had like a wire hanging out the back, and it had like little sharp things, and I could feel them digging into my brain. That was I
I
screamed
think
a lot.
it's called an optic nerve.
Yeah, what I knew as was fiery agony. Yeah, it really it was very unpleasant. I think I weed a lot.
Oh, it's okay, Florence. Don't worry.
Yeah. So yeah, that wasn't nice. But they said it was the first of many.
Well, hopefully that snake thing's gone. So, do you feel a connection to like another sort of, like maybe a watcher or something?
She's gonna think real hard. So you want to try and connect to the network?
Yes.
Okay, nice. I love it when they make me connect to the network. Okay, do you want to try and help her do that?
I will help in any way I can.
Okay,
I
I've
don't
got
know how,
some-
but I will.
to hold her hand, will her to do it.
Give her a little kiss. You've got this,
Okay.
buddy.
Okay,
Aw.
okay, I'm going to try and connect to the network. Like, imagine it's like the Bluetooth searching for signal.
Yeah.
Okay, she's going to use her sense emotion. Okay. Okay. I can hear numbers. That's weird. Can you hear numbers? I
No.
can hear numbers. And they're talking. Numbers can talk. That's interesting. Just ones
I
and
didn't know
zeros.
that. Ones and zeros. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
ones and zeros can talk. That's interesting.
I didn't
Oh.
think this could talk. Learn new something new every day.
They're saying that the checkpoints should change soon. Oh, that's weird.
Okay.
I can feel somebody coming to I can feel somebody. It's not the same as the numbers. It's not the same as the watchers. It's somebody else.
A person?
Yeah,
Wait,
Yeah.
Florence is a human.
she's coming. She's getting closer.
Oh, is
Slow
she
down.
called Kilbo?
Oh, do you want me to ask her?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so you go to. So, is that Calgor? And then her eye snaps open, ripping the
Shit.
Oh. Oh.
the stitches out, and like are staring. Where once was your friend?
What did I break, Florence?
Thinking about a block. Am I thinking
Oh,
about
okay.
a
Fuck.
full
It's
on?
fun when I said it's
broker,
getting closer
yeah.
and closer, and rather than say maybe disconnect, you went, yeah, speak to them.
Rachel's interest.
It now knows where we are.
And she looks at you, and she looks deeper at you, and like she starts to like look up and down you.
Are you Kilgo?
The face kind of like pulls really back, and it looks angry for a second. And it just says, "Kilgore is gone.
Who are you?
State your name."
My name's Tabby.
She gives her
Nice
name
to meet
immediately.
you.
She gives her
I
name
love
immediately.
that.
Tabby. Location. And
I'm
starts
not
to look-
entirely sure right now.
She starts to look around the room.
I'm in some kind of room. Meh.
Research
Not entirely
laboratory.
sure.
Research laboratory. Hybridization research above ground. Location. Are you doing anything about this, Rachel?
I
Make
don't know
it
what to
stop. Make it stop.
do.
Shut her
Florence.
eye. Put a piece of
Florence,
paper
come
on it.
back! Come back! Wait, I want to know your name. What's your name? Tell me your name.
It's to Florence, so you grab your horribly injured little friend.
No,
Grab
I
her.
don't grab her.
You grab her by the side of the head. Tell me
Shake
your
her
name.
violently.
Tell me your name.
I want to
well,
know what your name is.
okay.
Please tell me.
She looks at you and she says, and the voice says, Kronos. And then the eyes close and not Tabby, you're Tabby. And Florence was.
I'm sorry.
Oh no! We need to take this out. She could come back. We need to take. And she starts to try and push our fingers.
No,
into
don't
the
do
air.
it.
Oh,
Will you
fuck.
stop it?
No, stop her. Stop her.
Yeah, Florence, don't do that. Don't do that.
You're gonna have to use a force roll to stop her doing it.
Oh, but that might hurt her more.
It might hurt her more.
Oh god. Oh god. I've got my fingers frozen eyes crossed because I don't want her to die.
I feel like she's gonna die.
Give me your force roll, Rich.
Be optimistic,
Oh, I
Leon.
got
Be
two.
optimistic.
Okay, now to clarify, Florence has a maximum strength, which is her hit points of 2. She does not at maximum hit points right now because she's been horribly injured. So, Rachel. You knock your friend unconscious.
Oh, thank god.
I was gonna say this is just my luck.
Why am I so attached to an NPC that's not even real?
I did think that. Sorry.
Because I made her a cute little mouse, that's why.
I did think that Leo was going to kill Florence as like an exchange for information.
I couldn't do that. Everyone's face made me not want to do it. It's like, no,
What was the guy's name again? I've forgotten already.
Kronos.
Kronos.
Kronos, okay, thank god.
Kilgore is gone. Kronos is who you were dealing with. It did not
I
like
know
it when you said the name Kilgore.
I know from history Kronos was not a good man in
Mm-mm.
Greek mythology, so I'm gonna guess that it's not good here either.
Also a weird film, but
Yeah.
interesting.
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
Also, Chrono Stoppers, great movie. Everyone should watch that.
Is there? This is like outside of the game or anything, but was Kronos in the original Mutant at all, guys? Or?
Kronos, I will tell you right now, Kronos only exists in this expansion.
Okay.
Kronos is something specific, but I'm not. It is a much later game thing. It's only because you guys have insisted in connecting to the Watcher network so many times. I thought it'd be fun to throw Kronos in there. But
It's
up until this
fucking
point,
cool.
you thought, yeah, it's kind of the point, man. like if you're like that's boring and I don't care, it's like, oh, well, that was pointless then. But again, that only happened because Rachel pushed her friend to the brink of death.
Yeah, I'm a bad person.
So, with that, I will say that Florence passes out. You tend to her wounds, and everyone's going to wake up. Now, I will say Florence isn't going to go back to full health the next day because she was horribly injured. But I will say that her stats are suitably high that she can now absolutely travel.
I will
she is
carry
still-
her, even though I'm not that big.
Okay. You'll have to do as some endure rolls if you want to do that. Do you want
Yeah,
to do
okay.
endure rolls?
Will my wits go back up because I slept? Or
Yeah, you're back. All of you guys are back to full health.
Oh, right.
Yes.
okay.
So you guys are all super duper well again. Because you guys are main characters. I mean, you guys heal quicker.
Yeah.
Like, the NPCs don't get that because it's funnier if like they can almost die all the time.
Yeah, I just looked at my stats before and I'm like, this is not normal. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm minus like 3 points.
Yeah,
My
yeah, that-
comprehend normally is 6, but
you guys took some hits. Like again,
Mm.
like Shepherd was pretty tough, and you guys got lucky. I mean, as I said, when you done the force roll with 11 dice, like if he'd rolled that during the fight, like
Oh, I'd have been KO'd.
that'd have been a real problem. Like,
100%.
Aye.
yeah. And then if I'd been pushing the rolls with 4 dice, imagine how much damage he's doing.
Damn.
Yeah. I'm very kind. Anyway, so I'll say that you now do you want to go to the corrupted village?
I think that was where we were going, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
The corrupted village is not particularly far from here. I've not decided on the map where it is because I'll be honest, like I said, there's like the map is this weird thing. It's like you just move around quite a lot. So I'm just gonna say you go there and it is at the correct location.
Okay.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
wake
go into,
everyone up. We gotta leave the Watchers know where we are. Come on.
I would say the Watchers don't turn up, so maybe you've managed to get away with that one.
Okay.
At the moment, or maybe
I
they're
will
fallen.
tell everyone. Florence connected with the Watchers, you guys. With
That-
that little eyeball thing, she
That-
can connect to them. She said numbers talk, which is not something I knew. I didn't think numbers talked, but hey. And she talked to someone called Kronos. Well, no, I talked to someone called Kronos.
But she talked to a
Kilgore,
watcher?
they do not like Kilgore. That person, no.
Who did she
So-
talk to, Tabby?
Some guy called Kronos.
What do you mean, some guy? Like,
Well, I mean, he spoke to me. It wasn't a watcher, and he had a name. And Florence said it wasn't a watcher, and I asked her if it was a person that was coming closer, and she said yes. So I'm assuming it was a human.
but humans
The
aren't.
humans are all gone.
Yeah, humans are all gone.
I don't think so. Maybe there's like one left, or two, or
I-
three.
I mean,
Four.
maybe.
Florence said to talk to it. There was a human, so
I know she's
I
your
think
friend on Earth and Tabby, and I know we want to make sure she's okay. But
she could
is
see electricity in the walls.
is
Yeah,
is
I'm
bringing
gonna go with
her?
unreliable witness of that at this point.
No. Genius. Florence is a genius.
It might be risky having her around, especially if we're taking her to a village where all of the corrupted are, right? I mean,
I'm not
No.
gonna do that again. I'm not gonna connect to the like. That was
Yeah,
a bad
We
idea.
connected. That was my bad. I'm sorry, Florence. I just got excited. Yeah, we connected, kind of like Debussy did. You know how he connected with that thing? Well, Florence did that with the eye. So she basically can connect whenever she wants, I think.
Never again. That was really scary.
No, we'll not do it again, but you know what I mean.
I have
Okay.
a question. How do
Huh?
we know that she's disconnected? And how do we know that this
Same
Kronos
way-
person can't connect to her?
exactly.
It's the same way as
She
the
could be
Butcher's
a
worked, correct?
fucking beaten to bring the Watchers on us.
And we're
Well,
bringing her
that
to
was
this.
a few hours ago. You guys, the watchers didn't come, so you know. I just forgot to wake everyone up. I'm really sorry.
Maybe we should make her wear a
I
tinfoil
get
hat.
really pissy and just shoot out of where we're hiding to do a scout around just in case there's an ambush or something outside.
A
Yep,
tinfoil hat
absolutely. You
could
run
work.
outside and you go and do some scouting. Give me a scout roll.
I thought we left. Have we not left?
Well, you say this is as you're moving out. Like you can say, like you can shoot
Okay.
ahead. Aye. We're not at the place we were gonna go yet.
No, I thought we were like on our way, kind of on the journey.
I'm gonna push that.
Push.
There we go, I got one.
With your one, in the far off distance, you can see it looks like a couple of drones flying, like a scout, like just flying around. They don't appear to be coming towards you, but you can definitely see them off in the distance.
Shit.
They could
That
just be
can't
there
be good.
randomly. You know, they're always around.
I don't trust
We
it.
see them all the time.
Can we remove what's inside Florence's eye?
Do not touch Florence. I get very defensive and stand right in front of her.
It's-
Claws are out.
Puts the tools away again.
It's
I-
maybe not safe to have her around anymore, Tabby.
Well, then I will leave with her.
We need you, Tabby.
Mm-mm.
The people at
I'm
the
not abandoning
village.
Florence, not after what happened.
You've
No,
wanted to
nearly
go to the
killed me.
village this entire
I know I
time.
nearly killed Florence. I feel more guilt now than before.
No, like, Uh,
I'm a terrible friend.
look, maybe we can come back and we can help her. Like,
No.
Abby, if we need to take out my eye, we could. And she holds up this rusty spoon. It's like, we could
No,
use
Florence,
Oh,
please
God.
don't. You will hurt yourself, and I rolled real well. I don't want you to die.
Going salad fingers with a rusty spoon.
that's good
Look, and
reference.
she kind of licks the spoon, like sucks some of the dirt off. See, I've cleaned it.
Oh, that just makes it
And then
worse.
she spits it. It's like, a bit.
Yeah, there
it was
wasn't
real
too great,
dirty.
was it?
Take it off and polish it up with my
Yeah, I'm like,
furry
Under your armpit. There we go.
Oh, Cobb just brings out the 100% and 1% proof alcohol and sterilizes it.
Yeah. Melts the spoon completely.
oh dear. No more spoon. Oh
Ben,
well.
At that point, not I keep say Tabby. Florence sneezes and an eye laser shoots out and burns a tree.
GM
I
is
just yelp and
Don't
jump
let them
back
be
and be like,
GM. I know we're getting on quite late.
Yeah.
Is Cobb like overblowing this? Like, is it a risk to bring
I will
Florence?
say each one of you can give me a single comprehend roll.
Yep.
I'm not gonna do that just on the basis that Tabby 100% trusts her.
Oh no, this is for a plan. Oh, you're okay. Because one of these has already mentioned the way to you can stop this being a problem.
I'm gonna push it.
I
I'm
got
gonna
one.
push it.
I got one. I think we all got one.
Right, guys, how can you block Wi-Fi signals?
Tinfoil.
Tinfoil.
Hat.
That was Nostrand's idea. Like,
I know it was no such idea.
I love we just didn't all didn't listen to Nostrand. Because we thought-
My character's not a doctor or a scientist, though, so she knows none of this.
I mean, as I thought, I heard Mary say it, I thought, I don't know why you didn't just go with it. Like, immediately, like, yeah, let's just do that.
I'm
Co-
gonna
My
go
character
through.
is bronze, not brain.
Cobb's
I'm
gonna.
gonna go through Debussy's
I will say
scrap
you
and find
easily find tinfoil.
Okay.
You easily find a little hat, you make a little box, and you put, like, that tinfoil
I make
hat
it
on.
like really pretty and stuff.
I'm gonna say,
I like
guys.
Debussy's just asleep on top of his troll.
Yeah.
We're just waiting.
Yeah, we're just wheeling him. I'm gonna say, guys, I came up with this brilliant idea. Let's use the tinfoil that we found as a hat to protect.
Come, this is genius.
I know, right? I got this, guys.
Oh, what a wonderful idea, Doctor.
Now, if you look at the little picture of Florence, she is wearing a little beanie anyway, so now it's just you put tinfoil on the inside of the beanie. There you go, because she's got a cute little hat anyway.
Cool.
Florence
All right,
is a cute little
let's
mouse.
go.
Robot eye that shoots lasers. that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
That's
Florence,
actually a real item
we're
from the
gonna
game, by the way,
need that.
guys. It's from a different expansion, but I thought
Is
it'd be
it?
really funny to give it to the mouse.
If Tabby dies, I am now a mouse with a laser eye.
Shit, I better kill her as well. Yeah, you can do that, I don't care. Yeah, it's like, fucking, you've got mutant powers, who cares? Right, cool, so yeah, you just give her a little tinfoil hat, and she's like, oh, can't hear the numbers anymore.
Oh,
That's
that's
really
good.
clever.
Good.
Takes up, I can hear them, I can't hear them.
No!
I can hear them. No! She
I
was leaving
checked the
it
hat
for
for a second to go, can you hear them again?
I can hear them.
There we go.
So little drones, every time she takes off, they're like, oh, again.
Stop wasting tinfoil.
I'm not, it's the same hat.
Yeah, we're just more and more tinfoil. It's just a big tinfoil head. Anyway, so that's fine. So yeah, you sort of cleverly came up with an idea to block the Wi-Fi signals to her laser eye. That's fine. So that is all fine. I will say that you can drop off Vivaldi and Boulanger at the Corrupted Village. I will say that after some cajoling, they agree to take Shepard in for the moment.
Can we? What does the corrupted village look like? Because I think this is the first time that
We've never been before.
we haven't been before.
Funny, you should
I
ask.
would like to look around.
Because I found a random picture online which, in my mind, does not look anything like it, but this is what we have. The Corrupted Village, the first building you see is a old, apparently oil painting of a farmhouse. I typed
It's
it
on the
Giving me
random
the
wall.
Walking Dead vibes.
Population
That is-
27. That's nothing.
Yeah, it's the Corrupted Village, right? They're not going to be the same size as anything else. How many corrupted do you think find this place?
I thought it'd be
It's
a
never
lot.
gone up, by the way. It's gone up by 4. Right?
Well, it's a massive secret, so of course there's not many.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be a
There's
lot.
10,000 of us live here in this secret village.
I thought it would be a
Okay,
big
then
village. I did. Oh, never
It
mind.
wouldn't be a village at that point, it'd be a city.
Yeah.
It is. Oh my
This
God.
is our new home. I'm gonna live here.
And you actually know it's-
forever.
It's called the Tainted Camp, not the Tainted
Oh.
Village.
Okay, cool. I
Oh,
can't
but
believe.
actually, I did give it a location. Deep in the southern forest, south of the ape tribe. So actually, I guess we do know where it is, because I specifically have said. I guess it's over here somewhere.
Oh yeah.
I can't believe this is actually real.
What did you think I'd made this up, mate? This has been in it since before you guys
No.
played the game.
Just
Yeah.
in-game,
That's him in
Fine.
character.
in-game
He
Cobb
was saying
didn't
that in
really believe it.
character,
All right. Now there's was one bit that imagine there's a few buildings. There's like the farmhouse, and there's like a couple of outbuildings, and people have made like small buildings for themselves as well.
I think I'm gonna make my house there, and I just point to a random space.
And just for funsies, I'm going to show you the leader of the. There you go. There is Cantona 14.
Oh my god.
That is cool.
It's a rabbit with insect wings. Coincidentally, had the same mutation as Shepherd. I forgot that when I made Cantona, so that's why I would have given him like a different one, but I didn't because I forgot. The insect was also quite a fun one. It's like the idea of a rabbit with wings.
It's like coming to the party in the same outfits. It's
Yeah.
a bit awkward, but you're alright.
But yeah, he walks up and he will converse with you in the next episode because it is getting on, as Leon said.
Yeah.
But that is it. So you've successfully completed all the bullshittery at Cobb's thing. I guess there was a little lore in there, which I just apparently thought would be fun to add to the game now. Now,
That's awesome.
we do have some options for next week. We can do some corrupted village related. I did cut the tainted camps. This is before I changed the name to corrupted.
Wow.
So anyway, because I guess the tainted camp sounded better than the tainted village. I guess it's just the word taint I don't like. Anyway, so where was I going with that? Do you want to do resistance stuff, or do you have plans that you want I can maybe act on for next week, or what would you like to do?
Can we try
I
and...
was wondering
Sorry.
to
Right,
make,
Rachel
like,
first.
I was wanting to make like a permanent sort of little residence-ish for me and Florence here.
Okay, so Rachel wants to do some base building next week. That's
You know it's my thing. I'm sorry.
It's absolutely fine. We can absolutely do some base building. I actually have multiple locations you can go to if you want to. One of them's got some real fucked up shit in it. It's not a giant bug this time because I realised I've used giant monster twice already. So it's
It's
going to
gonna be a
be
teeny tiny, like one of those rabbits
It's a
out of the
really
Holy Grail.
yeah, it's a tiny little monster.
It's gonna be the mini Terminators, isn't it?
Maybe.
It is now.
Leon, what would you like to do?
I would like to do some stuff at the camp and maybe find the queen of the snake monsters.
Oh, okay. I guess I dangled too big a carrot. You want to go hunting for a creature I now have to write a story for. Okay.
That's what
Um,
happens. You write in an NPC and we get invested.
Yeah.
Well, there's not necessarily a queen. We don't know that.
Don't know that, no.
So that is a good and valid point. Also, what is your plans for the mind control creature when you find it?
I don't know. Blow it up.
Okay.
Oh.
Hug it.
Flush it
It
down the
clearly needs
toilet.
love.
Be mind controlled.
I mean, it sounds like when your friend found it, he was immediately mind controlled and forced to do its bidding.
We'll also wear some tinfoil hats. We'll be fine.
Because that's how it controlled him through Wi-Fi. This whole time, you look over at Shepherd and you realise there is a router on his head. Hey.
Switch it off. We'll all be fine.
But yeah, mainly the camp stuff because I feel it's been building up to that.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, I mean, okay, cool. So we will have some. So we'll have to get some things in. To be fair, I mean, the camp is just like keeping quiet. There is also the full resistance you guys are meant to be doing. So I guess we don't want to do any of that. Then that's fine.
No, that's cool.
That's hard.
We could compromise and get the corrupted on the side of the resistance even more than they are.
Yeah.
2 birds, 1 stone, and all that jazz.
There's actually stuff you can do in that capacity.
There's, I think, in terms of tribes that we haven't been to yet. We haven't been to the bear. We haven't been to the cat or the rats.
Before I forget, Bowie had an idea that she
Or the
wasn't going to
rabbits.
mention in front of Shepherd,
Mm-hmm.
and it was. Oh god, it's just gone out of my head. 1 second. Continue until it pops back in.
Okay. So anyway, guys, stuff that is good, and we have all ideas of things we
Some
want to
words
do.
and things.
Yeah, I like words
Those
and
things.
things.
Oh.
Yeah, they're excellent. Oh, here we go.
It's
We
come
see that
back.
time.
Right.
Ah, our plan
So
worked,
we-
Vinny.
when Shepard mentioned about he saw one of the towers getting hit by lightning,
Yes.
and then it was repaired within 5 or 6 hours. I am going to, at some point over the next couple of games, ask Shepard about the weak points that he mentioned in the walls, and then go to the resistance and mention that the towers go dark when the power gets knocked out by lightning, and see if we can use the imp gun on the towers at a weak point in the wall to blow it the fuck up and get out of there.
Yeah, we could do that.
No,
Or we
I
could,
will
we could
remind
play.
you, the imp gun is an excellent idea.
We don't have it.
You don't know the distance that those things work from, and auto cannons can fire real far. But I am into your idea.
Can we
I
not
was
wait
gonna show you-
for like
I didn't
a
realise we were
like a
gonna
storm?
try and escape.
Yeah. Right. So I'm just going to show you something else.
We're gonna cut these game real short by just
I
breaking
just
through the wall
just
and
breaking
running.
out.
We're
Well,
just gonna be like, bye.
I did explain at length that that is real hard to do.
Yeah.
And
Well, I
it will
mean, you said Shepard wouldn't really want to do that as he is even now, so you know.
Well, what I said was Shepard's idea was get a few tribes on your side, blow up the wall, and then run out.
And
And then
some
he
of us
said
might survive.
Most of those tribes would die, and about 2/3 of your tribe might survive. And you're basing this entirely on the calculations done by a guy that doesn't know what he's talking about. But if you want to go for it, I'm sure everything will be fine.
Again, my character's not the brains of the operation,
Yeah.
she's the muscle.
Now,
So she's gonna run these ideas past people first.
If you're not the
Yeah.
brains, I don't know who is. I mean,
Nostra.
there is some more
Because clearly her
information about
ideas
you
are bloody
guys.
I
work.
think Bussy was actually pretty smart.
There's a wall?
Now, looking at that, that is the PC operations. Anytime you guys choose to do some stuff with the resistance, this is what the thing you can. This is what the game is. This is the main
This is what we should be doing.
mechanic of the game that we never ever use. This is what I tried to work towards. Then we've done the Halloween special, and now we're looking for alien monster, like alien queens. But if at any point you guys want to do some of this stuff, we can.
Yeah.
But next week, if
I've
we want to go on, yeah.
No, it's right. I just had another completely mad, silly idea. Like, now that we have the badger tribe on our side, just tunnel under the wall and get out that way. Avoid the
Um,
guts.
Tunneling
It
is
takes a while,
fine.
but-
They specify that the tunneling is through soft earth. The balls can mine like anyone else can, and
I'm
there's
sure
nothing stopping
the
you.
moles would have gone by now if they could have.
Yeah, and also
Maybe they do, they just don't
We
know
don't
they've
know
been
if they
outside the
hadn't.
wall. They can't
Yeah.
tell.
I
Can't
have
see.
also mentioned a large underground complex that the Watchers run as well. So they might have things in place, but you guys wouldn't know that. But you can certainly try. Yeah,
All these
anyway.
crazy ideas.
It's all good. Right, cool. So that's it. So next week we're going to do some stuff. I'll ask again in chat in case there's anything you guys specifically want to do. And I'm going to make up some stuff for the corrupted village. There is other tribes to go and visit, but again, it's handy if you guys tell me which ones you're going to do the week before, because otherwise I don't have to just like improvise the full session. Like, although I like doing that, it means I've got to like wink my feet, wink on my feet, think on my feet quite a lot. I've got a wink all over my feet. Oh, it's disgusting. Anyway, so that's cool. Right, we'll call it there. Right, so I don't know whoever watches this. Well done. That's what
We
I've
need XP points because we haven't had
Oh,
any in like
yeah.
a few weeks.
XP, good job. Yeah. Okay. Right. You save Tabby, Valde, and all those people. You get an XP point.
woo,
Okay.
You turned up for the session. You get an XP point.
woo.
You done some fun RP and you found out some fun lore. I hope. XP point.
Yeah, woo.
You didn't do any artifact stuff. You was actually at this point refusing to do resistant stuff. So we're not doing that anymore. So that's it.
We're
You're
doing the
getting free.
side quests first.
We're gonna. So,
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking.
yeah, it's that. I actually done that in Witcher. I got lost in the game and ended up doing all the side things. So at the end, I was like level 35, and it's like, where the fuck is the main quest? Found it. And I was like, oh, I am very overpowered for all these. I
This
just
is
walked
too
through
easy now.
Walk through every mission, like, I was meant to come here first. Now I understand. But yeah, I just got lost. I wonder why the game was so hard. The first like 10 hours, and then I just left. up. So I was like, oh, this is way easier. Cool. All right, Leon, you can cut the stream.
Bye, everybody.
Oh, sorry.
Bye,
Alright. Sorry,
I say bye,
Matt.
everybody. It's just my husband watching right now.
It's just your husband, me twice, Leon, and
And
I
me.
don't know, and you. It's just
I'm
5.
around.